Hello again and welcome back, ghouls and goblins. Thank you all so much for taking the time to check out this YouTube video in which we will be playing Magic the Gathering Arena, and I will be breaking down this Orzhov Role Tokens standard best of one deck list in depth, may I say. Going through the strategies and synergies held within, providing you with a deeper understanding of how to pilot this deck effectively, okay? It's not just enough to have the deck list, you really should understand how to play it to its utmost potential, demonstrating everything that we will be discussing within our ranked gameplay footage, discussing the specific playlines against the individual meta decks that you may encounter. Furthermore, we will conclude with our channel news, wrap-up thoughts, and, dare I say, deck review. No, it's always a good deck here, right? To conclude today's video. So if you want to like, support, leave a comment, drop a like, and, subscribe to the channel as well. So cheers, kick back, relax, and let's take a look at the deck. Here we are in standard best of one with a 60-card deck with a 2.2 average, supporting 23 creatures to our 14 non-creatures, and only 23 land here, as it is a little bit of a lighter mana curve deck, and it is even skewed higher within that average than we're really going to be playing it as. That Steel Seraph prototype for 3, as opposed to the organic 6. Further tucking in, it doesn't really make much difference, but, We're building around Eriette, the Charmed Apple, for 3 mana, a 2-power 4 toughness creature, and each creature that is enchanted by an aura you control can't attack you or a planeswalker you control. And, this is quite nice, and of course at the beginning of each of your end steps, each opponent will lose X life and you'll gain X life, where X is the number of auras that you control. And with the role tokens, we will be collecting an influx of those auras, which is quite nice, to deal damage, right? Gain some life. So that's pretty cool. We don't even have to attack. It can just sit there. So first and foremost, the Spiteful Hexmage for 1 mana is a 3-power 2 toughness creature. When it enters, create a cursed role token. Each of the role tokens are individually named, so they're doing different things. The curse will make the enchanted creature a 1/1. So keep in mind that you will be forced to put that on something, and maybe even the Hexmage. I like to put it on the Might because it's already a 1/1, right? So there's no problem there. Coming back to the Might momentarily, and just getting through the role tokens here first and foremost. The Spellbook Vendor for 2 mana is a 2/2 with Vigilance, and at the beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay 1, and when you do, create a Sorcerer role token attached to a creature we control, and the enchanted creature will get +1/+1 and have, whenever this creature attacks, scry 1. We really like that, helping us get through the deck, basically just throwing our lands away, finding the appropriate card for our next draw, as well as easily accumulating these auras turn after turn, right? And then, Eriette is there on 3 for us, which is quite nice to capitalize on all of that. We will also utilize Return Triumphant for 2 mana at sorcery, returning target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Create a Young Hero role token attached to it, and if its toughness is just toughness, is less than 3, put a +1/+1 counter on it. So it's not really relevant, but it is still nice to have, obviously accumulating them, as well as bringing our creature back from the grave. And it's a Might, potentially, but a Hexmage, a Vendor, and a Charmed Apple as our primary, creature base. The Might is there to protect it, which, judging as to what matchup you'll find yourself in, you might want to go with the Might. You might just want to jump right into the Charmed Apple to win the game. It's really going to be dependent upon your specific scenario you find yourselves in. Aside from that, we will also have the Witch's Vanity. Now this is a good segue into our removal. Destroy for 2 mana when it enters a creature an opponent controls with mana value 2 or less. Then we create a food token, which we can sacrifice for 2 to gain 3 life, which is quite nice. And finally, creating a Wicked Role token attached to a creature we control. It gets +1/+1, And when the aura is put into the grave, we will deal 1 damage to each opponent, right? Or they're going to lose that much life. So that is quite nice for us. And so we have recursion that has a role. We have removal that has a role. And then deadweight, another aura force for 1. Enchanted creature gets -2/-2. So, straight up removal. We can also pair that with the static from the Charmed Apple where they can't attack us or a Planeswalker, right? So it just kind of shuts it down, which is quite nice. And as long as it doesn't have an ability, that's fine. And then Ossification, taking creature or Planeswalker, enchanting basic land we control as an aura, which is quite nice. So, taking those Planeswalkers primarily, but also any creatures that have abilities that deadweight can't hit if we don't have the Charmed Apple out. And then because the meta is so aggressive, right? It is aggro this, aggro that. We have the Regal Bunnycorn, and its power and toughness will be equal to the number of non-land permanents we control, which with all of the role tokens should be fairly substantial. And then pairing that with the Steel Seraph's lifelink ability for 3 mana as a 3/3, for 6 mana as a 5/4 with flying. And then at the beginning of combat, your turn, creature you control gains flying, vigilance, or lifelink until the end of turn. And, depending, again, on the scenario you find yourselves in, decide between them. I like the lifelink in the aggro meta. Maybe flying gives you lethal. Vigilance will help you defend, right, as a rule of thumb. And then the Steel Seraph can attack as well, which is quite nice. The Fortress is pretty cool. When it attacks, they'll lose 2 life. You'll gain 2 life. Then the Passage and the Courtyard, as well as the Caves for consistency. And, obviously the basics to fill out the deck. So that is it. Orzhov Role Tokens. This is a black and white aggro deck that looks to put in a fair amount of damage while simultaneously gaining an obscene amount of life, if we're being honest. Having a lot of fun with it in the current meta, and I hope you do as well. Cheers. Leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, hit me up in the Discord. But most importantly, kick back, relax, and enjoy today's gameplay. All right, let's keep 7 and work in slow to hit this on 3. Nope, that can be in on 4, bunny on 2. We have double removal on 3, Eriette 4. Oh, wow, okay. As written. So sorry. Good for 2? Oh, man. Okay. Double scamp dealt with. No problem. Ooh, into a hero. You just won't stop, will you? Nor shall I. Well, I've come prepared. Maybe a swamp. We have an island, plains in hand. They might have protection. And then the joke's on me, isn't it? Nope. Over 3. Thank you very much. I'm the aggro deck now, yeah? For 4, and then an additional 2 for 6 on the turn. Nice. Not a chance. Not a chance, homie. Take your 21 damage. I'd love to see it. They somehow do it. Holy landfall. Good game. Hitting for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The land does the drain for 2. Eriette's going to drain for 2, and it's a nice hit as well. Going first, keeping 7. In slow, either way here. This might not be slow, so we save it. Ooh, diamond 1 level aggro. Yeah, we're going to go in with the passage here. And then next turn we can double drop or do an ability removal. I think on the hero is the answer. Okay. This can be a black source. No block, good damage. Take the hero next turn. No. Take the Swift Spear next turn. Play defensively. Hopefully we get a 4th land. Maybe the bunny will be what plays defensively, because we're going to get roasted here anyways. Okay. White source. 1 plains. And we take it. Maybe. Arena. This isn't funny. This is an important moment for me. Oh, wait. Opponent. It's all fun and games until someone gets their 4th land drop, yeah? I mean, we had positive interaction with the turn regardless. Okay, no problem. Take our hit, because we do need to return to sender. And close that gap. They're up by 11. Right? Only 7 after the attack. And Bunny's a 6/6. Which should block anything that doesn't have flying. 5th land, and the fortress can attack. If not, we have the vendor. No problem. Perfect. No land, unfortunately. That's a tough one. Do I want the token? Maybe I do. And I want it on the Hex Mage. Very much so. I like it. Bunny defends. Oh, they do not like that bunny staying back. It's the smart thing to do, I think, though. On the draw, keeping 7 land looks good. I don't mind it. Very good. I mean, everything in hand is playable. The life gain really helps the deck out quite a bit. Maybe Virtue could go in the deck for additional life gain. It's kind of expensive, though. I like the removal, but we already have plenty of removal. I just fantasize of all the different life gain options against the aggro meta currently, I suppose. Double Vine Lasher with a damage land. That's 3 damage. With an attack is 4. Wow, can I... Please! I'm begging you. That third land. If not, we stack bunnies. And it's probably the Steel Seraph first because we don't have any auras. We want to go with Eriette. We need to get the vendor out. Maybe we lose a bunny in a block. Return to Triumph. Always an option. Ouch. How much damage? Don't you do this to me. Yeah, okay, okay, I see you. No blocks now. No land either? I hate this game. We will find our third land here soon. I have no doubts. Everything's going to be okay. Do not use a Fable Passage. Don't do it. Okay. I mean, 4 damage a turn is substantial. Beggars can't be choosers, though, I suppose. We want protection next turn. So we should take the might back here. Bunnies go up. Primarily a white deck. No attacks, we're defending, and then attack for life link next turn. At which point we can pivot. Kind of like emergency lifelink. That's why we're going this way. We're gonna lose. I don't even want to know. Jasper? Ugh, gross. Okay. An ossification off the top, and then we can... Well, I still need that life gain. If they want a double block, I'm okay with it. That's fine by me. Absolutely. A Lasher and a Jasper. A Lash Spur. Okay, we're up to 13. That's nice. This is disgusting, though. They get all my removal. Nice. The bunny's yours. This protects the bunny. Yeah, you can't take it. You're going to. They just want the damage. You're sick. You're sick. Okay. Still a match somehow, down to 9. I don't think they have an attack. Unless they lose Jasper, they might. Seems a little aggressive. Their claw is 1 damage if they do attack with a lizard. The 4th land is super duper helpful. It's a black source. Eriette is a go. Push up the bunny. X-Mage is a go. Keep it on yourself. X-Mage. Then we hit for 10, 12. That is close. If we just put flying on this. Steel Seraph should stay back to defend since the bunny's going to Armageddon Town. Yeah. Single block? Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, right? Man, this is a good card. Stop doing that to me. I'm just going to get milled out here soon, you know? Okay, we've stabilized. We're at 18. We're just going to give it flying and hit. But I don't want to die, right? I mean, that's obviously going to be... We can't win if we're dead, so our first goal is not to die, at which point then we can win, you know? Okay, that's just a cavern, not a passage, no problem. They've got wicked card advantage. It's a little aggressive. But we're set up, right? We are set up pretty nicely here. Are you going for it? There's no way. I've got relative blockers, I suppose. It's a little aggressive. Good game, dude. I had fun. I had fun. On the draw, looking for our 3rd land. 1, 2, 3 is in hand, so we keep. Chances of drawing that 3rd land relatively high. I love this game. Bye, Felicia. They just play 2 more. Give me that land, dude. This is only a 1/1 to begin. That's not good. So we can probably just hang out. It's far better later than now. Ouch! That's a big boy. Plus you play a land. Oh my gosh. No blocks though. 3rd land, 3rd land. A plains, a plains, a plains. Please, a plains off the top. Plains. Actually, well, it doesn't matter a lot, but I would prefer a plains. It kind of matters a lot. I just don't want to let the shuffler know that. Really? Dude is aggressive. I didn't get it. Did not get it. Ouch. No planes there either. What the heck? Ay, ay, ay. Just finish me. Yeah. Good game. Walkabout 64. No? Weird. They still do it just with the fling, but after. Bro. Oh, we do get it. It's slow, though. No. No! We still scry. Vigilance, 4th land stays past turn. There's no way we survive. Literally no way. If we win this game, comeback of the century. Literally in Magic's entire lifespan. Last card, if they didn't have it then, why would they now? No way. Play the creatures? It's just a fling and they did have it. Good game. Okay. Rakdos Fling, ladies and gentlemen. Keeping 7 on the draw, playing slow, building into Eriette. Maybe I'll actually just play fast because I hate this card. And I'd rather just take the 1 damage now and avoid 5 next turn. Don't worry, there's more. What? Are you insane? 3 Swift Spears in their opening hand. Okay. It's quite interesting. The food will be good for us here. I'm expecting a 4th Swift Spear, but in reality it's 2 Monstrous Rages. Shock. So vanilla. Said the dead man. Okay, down to 7. This is still a match somehow. Two cards in hand. We're at 7. We have a food for 2, 4 land with a trumpet bringing back nothing. Never mind. Okay. Down to 6. This might still be a game. The food tokens are going to save us. I believe. Let's pass over. Hold up the right to sacrifice a food. Declining this. We would block. Or we would not block. No, you will not block. It's not up to us. We're going to get hit for 2. It could be more. Another shock. Is that your 3rd shock? No, that's a frenzy, so 2nd shock. Catbutt.ca. Okay, we have the land. We appreciate that. Maya, easy. Kind of a bummer. I feel like we should do Eriette last. Triumph our vendor back. Play the might. And then hold up the food. Declining this again. And we are on the ropes here. Really? Up to 7. I don't think you've got it. No blocks. This is 2. We are living on the edge. I'll use this instead. Oh my gosh. Or we have navigated. Hit for 2. Keep protection back, I suppose. Up to 4. It should be enough to survive with blocks on just 1 card. And then so on and so forth. Wow, that was close. Yeah. All right. Let's see if we can get a win here. Looking for a black source, 3rd land in general. If not, we should be good momentarily. The vendor can be attacking with the scry in conjunction with the might if we don't find a land? We do. Still, let's take advantage of our vigilance here. Take the scry and no, we don't need too many lands. I guess that can go. Might is active past turn, withholding the fact that we have black in deck. Okay. Losing our might. Oh no, they might actually just take the vendor. The might has summoning sickness. Will they regret that? I certainly hope so. Good play though. And that being at 3 is a little bit troublesome. Bunny out. Push up the might. Well, not really push up, but leave there, I suppose. Pass over. Protecting the bunny. A lot of cards over there. I like that mentor quite a bit. Yes, I do. It's up to 4 now. This makes an Ox, which is pretty cool. Just double strike. Suppose we're forced to target it. Or attacks. So that's going to make 2 Oxes. Do I just ignore that for now? Get my life gain going as a priority. You want to double block that? By all means, please do so. I don't think they do. No. No way. Okay. Up to 25. Now that's a bit of room for us. And then, you know, we can go up with flying. The might can maybe have evasion on red, I guess, maybe? I don't know. We're going to have to see. The Oxes are white and we'll... Oh. There goes that. A life gain, too. It's great for them here. Cool. Land. 3 in hand. They gain a card with the Rancher attack, as well as an Ox. An Impicall. Play an Impicall. 4 land available? No, just it joins up again. Taking the Bunny or the Seraph. The Bunny or the Seraph? Probably the Seraph. And then this is bad news. We can take it, though. Not great. 4 damage. Bunny goes down. I guess this is a black source. I have land only. Non-land. So this would stay at a 1. This would be a 1/4. These disappear. I think that's almost worthwhile, though. Fortunately, this does cost 5 to attack. For 1, that's the saddest thing I've ever done. Just clean it up. We could have put it on the mentor to push our bunny up, I guess, but like, you know, Bunny's gone, right? Uh-oh. That's a good one. My goodness, we are in trouble now. Okay, the Steel Seraph. We still have a long way to go. I don't think we'll get there. Cool deck. Elish Norn is just... Woo! What a phenomenal card. Beza, too? Getting 8 life, I guess. That's a triple trigger. It's 2. Oh. Good game. Steel Seraph is not competing against that. On the draw, keeping 7. In with a white source slowly. I'll just grab this now. Speed it up, right? And then the Might with the Mage on top of it. That way it remains a 3/2. Looking for our 3rd land. Control deck. No land. I'm going to put it on myself just for Eriette. Because there's a good chance that they are going to remove one of them anyways, right? We do have 2 of them if it's a counterspell. Interesting. So we pick up that 2 lost damage here. No problem. And we actually gain life, which is nice. Sunfall? Oh, it has to be. Any serious gamer would. Hello. Dear Sunfall, I hate you. Do we play? Should we leave? I think we should probably leave, but maybe I'll finish it out. I don't know. Let's see how the next turn goes. One Sunfall, please. Technically, this could still be a game. Flying over the token. We'd have to get really lucky to win this. Real lucky. Sunfall just wins games though, right? If you're an aggro deck, you're done. Let's be honest. You're done. We might get away with it because we have chip damage, that reach. We still have flying. Oh my god, I'm going to be sick. I feel ill. Just stack the bunny. Life is quite a bit. Just gonna take some serious luck on our behalf. Blue token's good. That bunny in the air. Tried. Double Sunfall, goodbye. All right. Orzhov Role Tokens, pretty impressive. Eriette, just a fantastic card in the current meta. It's not too expensive, right? And it has just the right impact. 3 mana, 4 toughness, dodging, cut down, dodging, Lockthwain Scorn, and can defend with that as well against a lot of the aggro decks. And then the life gain, fantastic. And what do you want to do against aggro decks other than gain life? Well, win the match before them. So, you're just offsetting that tempo and making the most of it. The bunny is perfect in the deck with the Steel Seraph to complement the role tokens here. And, I'm just having a blast with the deck. If you have any suggestions, don't hold back. Hit me up in the comments below. Some of the things that I had considered while building the deck: smite, cut down, just more removal. Get out of here, aggro decks. The Lord Skitter's Blessing, drawing cards, is something that we don't have in the deck, but it's like not a creature, and you're losing life, so I don't know about that so much. The Necrogen Communion, I do not mind this card. I think it's really, really good, and something that you could definitely put in the deck and maybe swap out the Return Triumphant for, and experiment between the two. Delny could double Eriette, but then we're pushing Eriette up above 2 a lot of the time, so maybe not so much. Braids can sacrifice the role tokens, but again, we want to accumulate them, so maybe not so much. Preacher, it's just a good card. But the Seraph for us can, present more life gain in conjunction with that bunny for us, so, didn't make it. The bat's pretty cool. There's just no room. It's got lifelink, it's grabbing from the hand. You could play the bat in this deck. I have no problem with that. Let me know what you trim. Lands? Maybe. I don't know. Gix, because we don't have the draw. This could be the draw. I don't mind that either. Kemble, more chip damage, some life gain, pretty decent. But it's not the Steel Seraph. So, Atomic, cool, no Planeswalker, so we're playing it for 3. The extra chip damage is decent. Card draw, pretty cool as well. Specifically in the aggro meta, but not Steel Seraph. Archon, it got cut. It's 4 mana. You can't play a 4 mana card in this meta. Are you insane? No. Not good luck on that one. Bloodletter, just as he finishes complaining about a 4 mana card, he... but this could win. Well, they both could technically win you the game as they're played, and they don't need to attack because of the abilities. But we don't always have a whole field with enchanted creatures, and some of them, Bloodletter may be better with the ability. I don't know. There's 2 4-drops I'm considering, and then Shielded. How do they stack up against the best 4-drop? This is always a consideration we're making. Are these 4-drops that fit well with the deck synergy better than just the best card? Because sometimes, parts of the whole can outpace, or, individual parts have a greater sum than, what they would make up individually. I don't know how that saying works, but sometimes the synergy can outpace a good card if the deck is built around it. LOL. HGG, you make less sense as the videos go on. That's why we're here at this point. Thank you so much for your support throughout all these videos. Of course, I hope you had a magical day. We'll see you soon in the next. And dare I say, give me a like, baby. Hit me up with a comment. Subscribe to the channel. And join the community Discord. Take care.